Well, I gotta say, we had a very turbulent run of form, but after 3 games undefeated, including a win against Southampton as well, I really do believe we're picking up our form and we're starting to make progress as well. And before the first game today against Swansea, I have a press conference to do, and I want the media to know that as well. I feel like we are making progress. There's a key to our progress as well. I'm just not sure what it is. Consistency, the key to progress, says Wexford Youth's boss. I mean, I should have known what our key to progress is. That article's been written about us about 5 times now. Do you know what though? I'm not actually going to get annoyed about it. I'm not going to get annoyed about the same thing being written over and over again because it's consistent, you know? The same article over and over again, and for once, it actually makes sense. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Youth Club. This is episode number 11. Oh, I can't do it anymore. And today, we have 2 more games with Wexford Youth as we take on Swansea away at the Liberty Stadium in the final game of the calendar year and then face Arsenal at home as well. After 3 games without a loss, I really do believe our form is starting to turn, and now we're at the relegation zone. We want to stay above the drop zone too to end today's episode and hopefully come the end of the season as well. 2 big games. Can we get 2 wins and keep the undefeated streak alive? Let's hope so. Come on, the teenagers. Well, consistency may be the key to progress, but coming into this game, I'm making 11 changes to the team, fielding a completely weakened side. There's of course no Patrick Murphy due to injury, and Arsenal come in just 2 days' time, so got to field a weakened side if we're to have any chance of stopping the Gunners. Oh god, I mean seriously, it's bad enough that we're the league's lowest scorers, but now they've got to change it up. I mean seriously, they've shown me that graphic enough times. Now they've got to focus on another negative. I can't avoid the criticism, can I? You know, I just cannot avoid the criticism at all. 3 games undefeated, including a clean sheet away at Chelsea in the last game, and they focus on the negatives again. The media want us to go down. I don't care. I don't care what they say about us. I believe in this team. Maybe not this set of 11 players, because I've got players playing all over the place and no registered strikers. But you know what? I believe in the whole squad. I believe this team can stay up. We're on a 3-game undefeated streak. We're above the relegation zone. Come on, Wexford. Let's extend the streak to 4. Also, you may wonder why I'm rotating the entire side, knowing that we are on a 3-game unbeaten streak. I did allude to it a moment ago there. Arsenal come in just 2 days' time, which means we only have 1 day's rest. And in career mode, the players get more tired than I do when I run for 30 seconds on the treadmill. Like, they just can't cope. Neither can I on a treadmill, but still, here's Fitzpatrick on the ball. First chance could come to us. Not a bad delivery, that one, and Van der Horn almost put it past his own goalkeeper. Not too many chances in this game so far, but here is Gylfi Sigurdsson, who's always capable of producing something. It's a brilliant run by the Icelandic playmaker, and Ki Sung-young is denied by a brilliant save by Kennedy, back in the team for just his 2nd game for the club, and what a save. We kept a clean sheet against Leicester with Kennedy in goal. We kept a clean sheet against Chelsea with Murphy in goal. We may not have too much quality on the pitch, but I've got to say, I do like the 2 goalkeepers I'm rotating right now. Both of them are very good shot stoppers. Speaking of being good shot stoppers, don't you just love it on like a player profile on a club website where they describe a goalkeeper as an excellent shot stopper? I mean, if he wasn't, he probably wouldn't be a pro goalkeeper. Then again, Claudio Bravo's on about 100 grand a week, so what do I know? Watson's tackle drops kindly to Martin, through to Gillespie, through towards Murphy. Good build up here as we try and carve out a chance here. McDonald through towards Gillespie, running through to surely make it 1-0. It's a brilliant save by Hitz, who turns it behind for not a corner as Rangel keeps the ball in play. What a stop there. Icardi and Sigurdsson play a 1-2 before Icardi finds Jefferson Montero down the left-hand side. Good chance here. That's a brilliant cross to the far post, and Nathan Dyer may not be the tallest, but he was all alone. What a miss. Half-time, and it's 0-0, and I'll take this result any day of the week. Oh, Swansea are going to be pressing for a winning goal in the second half, and it could be through here with Icardi, and Kennedy makes a great save, and oh no! Mauro Icardi has looped a header into the back of the net. How did I not get that clear? Great football from Swansea. Icardi was denied first time by the goalkeeper, and then the second header loops over Watson on the line, who couldn't get it off the line. He ran back on time, but seemed to mistime his jump. It goes into the back of the net, and the Swans take the lead. You know, it's kind of ironic that Watson couldn't get the ball clear off the line, because against Leicester, the last time he played for us, he did get the ball off the line, but this time the ball was in the air and not on the ground, and that's what happened. I mean, it was a nice looping header from Icardi. I'm not going to blame Watson because he's not the tallest, but oh man, that's so agonisingly close. He got back on time, but just couldn't head it away. A couple inches taller, he might have been able to, but sadly we trail. That's so unfortunate. Eat your greens, kids. Eat your greens. You do not want to be the the smallest guy on the football team, because there's going to be moments like that in your careers, trust me, where you'll need to win some headers. And oh man, Watson. Oh, he should have headed it clear. Still here is McDonald through towards Gillespie, back inside towards McDonald, a pair play 1-2, and we could equalise straight away, and should have done as well. Hitz makes a great save. Really good football there, but couldn't apply the finishing touch. It's still 1-0, but there will be chances for us to get back on level terms, as this game is getting very lively now. Consistency, the key to progress, so why did I change my lineup? Final score, Swansea 1, Wexford 0, and we get no points and are beaten for the first time after an undefeated run ends after 3 games. And I gotta say, I thought we were quite unlucky in this game as well. We didn't have a full strength side out there, obviously, but didn't play too badly either. When you look at the stats too, you'll see we matched Swansea almost every step of the way, and I think on another day we could have got a point, or possibly are we taking our chances free. But Swansea did play quite well themselves as well. They do edge it by a goal to nil, probably the right scoreline to be fair, but unfortunately we are beaten, and that's not a good way to end the calendar year. I guess the question is, has that defeat moved us back into the bottom 3? Well, let's find out together. Fingers crossed it hasn't, and unfortunately, it has. We've dropped back into the relegation zone, sitting in 19th place, on level points with Palace, who are ahead of us on goal difference, 1 point ahead of Burnley, who are bottom, but 1 point off safety, where Sunderland occupy 17th place with 18 points. That's not a good way to end the calendar year. We did so well to get ourselves out of the relegation zone, and now exactly halfway through the season, we're back in it. There's positives to build on from this first half of the season. 4 wins in 19, not terrible, but only 12 goals scored. We've got to improve in that area if we are to stay up. And with Patrick Murphy out as well, we're going to need a new hero to bang in the goals, and maybe we'll find one from our latest batch of scouting. 3 more updates from 3 different countries. Let's find out what the lads have got for us. So Morris, based in Australia, might pick us up a decent player there in Nicholas Davis. He looks like he could be alright. We're going to reject most of the guys that fall short of my expectations. Dominic Moore, however, certainly doesn't fall short, so we'll give him a contract. But this isn't too bad. A couple of decent players from Australia from this batch of scouting, and that's not too bad. And I think I will give Nicholas Davis a contract as well. Now, we've already got one good Colombian in Bayo. I'm not going to do the song today, though. But this guy could be alright. Castaneja, we'll put him in our academy as well. And also Rivero as well. The overall's poor. Potential's not too bad, though. And our final scout is based in China. Yes, China. And he's picked us up, once again, players who don't seem to be the best, but Gong Sun could be alright. Sun, so good they named him twice, hopefully. 72-94 potential, 55-73 overall. We got good enough goalkeepers here already. That's the really frustrating part about that. He looks like he could be a decent player for us, but he's in the wrong position. But his mate's not too bad either, with similar overall and potential. We'll put him in the academy too, and reject this last guy. And in the youth academy, what I'm going to do is give contracts to everyone who is 16 or older. They won't feature in today's episode. You'll see their stats in the next episode instead, as they won't sign in time for Arsenal. But all these players right here who are 16 or 17, they'll be getting given pro deals, and in the next episode we'll take a look at them and see what they're like. Alright, so Arsenal at home then, and the first time we faced an opponent twice this season in the Premier League. How did we get on at the Emirates Stadium again? Oh yeah, I remember now. Well, I'm not really looking forward to seeing this guy again, but you know what? That result came away from home in London. 3 of our 4 wins this season have come at Ferry Carrick Park. So let's get the ground jumping, and let's get a massive 3 points here. Come on, boys. Plus, let's not forget, our starters are back in, and we may have lost against Swansea, but that was with the backup brigade. Of course, Patrick Murphy's out, but I still trust this team. I believe we can get a shock win here. Come on. And this is the Arsenal team. Once again, made tons and tons of changes for it. But then again, they did the same in London and they thrashed us 5-0. So, but I believe in the Wexford dream. I believe we can keep us up, and a big win in this game would really improve our confidence. Come on, the lads. Well, back inside towards Jenkinson, whose shot is deflected, and Fitzpatrick will get the danger clear. That was a good chance there for the right back. We didn't really strike the shot cleanly, and because of that, we're away, and Elneny has just left Bayo all alone. He didn't want to come across against the Colombian, who's got pace and trickery. As he cuts inside, it's Bayo. It's a brilliant run by the Colombian, and he skies the shot. All that good work and a terrible finish. That's what I want to see, though. An early chance coming for Wexford there. The Colombian on a storming run. Oh, what's happened there? Terrible pass. Evans through towards Haber. Running through. Oh, he skied it even higher. What was that? Arsenal just gifted us a chance, and we won't get many. We've had 2 inside 15 minutes, and I couldn't keep the shots down. What on earth was that about? Arsenal haven't done that much in the first 27 minutes. A couple of half-hearted efforts, but other than that, we've been pretty composed. So the longer this game goes on, the more I fancy my chances of picking up a clean sheet and a point as well. Brown with a tackle on Welbeck, well done. I must say I really like this winger. He's very, very decent indeed, and here's Griffiths through to him, and what a chance. Brown is running through, and oh, I could have touched. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Callum Brown has scored his 2nd goal in 4 games. Wexford 1, Arsenal 0. I thought I ran too far, but I didn't. Brown puts it in. Ferry Carrick Park is a fortress. I say it's a fortress, it obviously isn't, but either way, we've gone in front against the Gunners as we go in search of revenge. I thought I took the touch there a little bit too far as David Ospina came out, but the Colombian was beaten to the ball by our winger, who slots it underneath his body and into the back of the net. Wexford 1, Arsenal 0, Brown's 2nd goal for the club, a massive moment, and what a fantastic way to possibly end this first half with 12 minutes to go. Brilliant goal. I said I like him even more now. Callum Brown with a huge, huge goal. Is he the hero that's going to step up whilst Patrick Murphy's in the treatment room? Half time, Wexford 1, Arsenal 0, courtesy of that man, Callum Brown. Oh my goodness, 45 minutes away from the biggest result of the season. Go on, Bayo, win that. Yes, Bayo, well done. First to the ball and gets it back from Bennett. That's the reward you get for working hard, tracking back and winning it back and then running out of play. Fitzpatrick on the ball through towards Callum Brown, the start in this game. Lovely back heel towards Burns, and he'll get it straight back from the number 2 before playing it out wide towards Fitzpatrick. Through towards Bayo. Don't run out of play this time, son. Run into the space and get yourself inside the area. Go for goal. And oh, Ospina patted the ball over the bar. That could have gone anywhere. Jenkinson for Arsenal down this right hand side. Time is expiring. 11.5 minutes to go. We are still in front by a goal. Can we hang on? Theo Walcott back towards Olivier Giroud. Nice little ball out wide towards Gnabry. We're scrambling at the back here. The German on the ball plays it inside. Oh, Aaron Ramsey a fraction wide. It's now or never for Arsenal. They've sent every single player forward, including Ospina. The corner's poor though, and Murphy catches it, and he'll launch it long for Murphy to run onto. His bro, who should beat Rob Holding. He's going to. The ball won't go in himself, but Murphy will nod it in to the back of the net. It's all over. Wexford 2, Arsenal 0, and we are going on to claim the most famous result in Wexford Youth's history. We've got our revenge on the Gunners and then some. Wexford Youth 2, Arsenal 0. I knew we would win this game with our first 11 back out there. It's a bizarre way to get the dagger goal, but I won't care. 2-0 to the teenagers, and what a result. Wexford 2, Arsenal 0. Humiliated at the Emirates, but revenge here at Ferry Carrick Park. It's a fortress, I tell you. 4 wins from our 5 wins all season long. Oh my goodness, what a result. And surely now we're climbing out of the drop zone too. There would have been some raised eyebrows when I fielded a weakened side against Swansea on the back of a 3-game unbeaten run, but this is why. We returned to Ferry Carrick Park and in my opinion were the far superior side, despite the stats suggesting it may well have been balanced. No way, you'll see by the highlights. I'm not being biased. We genuinely were the far superior side, deserved the 3 points, and we're getting out of our relegation zone. I'm sure of it. And this was the moment that secured it. Archie Murphy running in to the goal. Wexford 2, Arsenal 0, and those fans can't believe it. What an absolutely extraordinary result. And there is the confirmation. Wexford Youths are out of the relegation zone. 2 points clear of the drop now, with Sunderland getting pushed into 18th place. A huge win in the first game of the second half of the season. We can keep the teenagers up. Come on, Wexford. And that will end today's episode of the Youth Club as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And they really help the channel out as well. Much love to each and every single one of you. Have a fantastic day today. And I'll see you for the next episode of the Youth Club very soon. Patrick Murphy is still out for 3 weeks, but I wouldn't really mind if it was 3 months right now. His bros, Niall and Archie, combined for our second goal against Arsenal, as Niall got got the clean sheet and Archie scored the second goal. Oh my goodness, who would have thought it? Patrick Murphy is not the best player in the team. He's not even the best Murphy in the team right now.